Here we go, season 5. What do we got? Okay, so this is interesting. We got an email from our casting department.
From the casting department?
They said, hey guys, looks like we have a catfish first.
Weird.
I have 2 submissions here from different guys who live in different states. Each of them claims to be in a long-term, long-distance relationship with a guy named Josiah from Philly.
Like, all I'm thinking now is, like, damn, dude, you really been lying to me. So, my first love is now my first cheat. That's 7 years of my life that I can't get back because you like to play games. This ain't Nintendo.
Can you twerk?
I don't think you would want to see that.
Oh, it's that bad?
It's that bad.
Is it that bad?
It's that bad.
Ooh. Okay.
No, I'm the only one to judge because nobody else has seen it. So,
Ooh, I want to see that video. Yeah.
you know this video? You heard?
Yeah. Anyway, we're recording.
Oh shit!
Hey, y'all.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome to the second episode of KiKi The Podcast, a.k.a. The Adventures of Blacktop and Asian Bottom.
Episode number 2.
Number 2. This episode is brought to you by, I think we were just smoking Trinity. So let me know if you like it. I also, apparently there's this like guy on Grindr that I see whenever I log in at work.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a weed guy. My question
Like
is,
it clearly states.
yeah. So I hit him up and asked him like what kind of stuff he had, and it looked pretty good. And I mean, having someone that close to work is probably convenient. My question is, do you trust getting weed from a guy off a Grindr?
Why not?
Right?
I mean, yeah, why not?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy from him.
Have you heard any but like weird stories of people who bought weed on Grindr from someone and it turned out crazy?
No, my whole thing is just like, I kind of want to have sex with the weed guy.
Can you like tell if he's gay or something?
He's a Grindr.
No, I know some straight dudes who go on like Jack and stuff just to sell drugs.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
Why you?
It's a thing. I'm not trying to kill anybody hopes or anything, but
Why you gotta throw the game off?
nah. Imagine if you would have went in there though, thinking, just assuming he's gay, and he's not. That would have been awkward. So I just like kind of helped you though.
Yeah, but don't you see
You're
those like
welcome.
vids on
You're
X2?
welcome.
Sucking off the weed guy. It's like,
I mean, I'm not saying all of them are, but
yeah. Anyway, I have a follow-up question for you.
what's up?
On the last episode, you mentioned that as opposed to like me, who is a gay, a Gold Star gay,
Mm-hmm.
you are not.
No.
And you had mentioned that as recently as last year?
Yeah, last
Summer, you had relations with a female.
Yes. I was actually trying to get you know who in the mix too. It was gonna be like a threesome.
Oh, see, that's my question, because you were basically married at that time.
Yes.
So from what you just said, it sounds like he obviously knew about it.
He did not.
Okay, so all right. How about instead of just telling me the story, let me
Okay.
guess at certain details.
No, I'll just throw it out there for you.
No. You'll just let me know if I'm right or not.
Okay.
So
let's see how well you know me.
So there was a girl that you were sexually attracted to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, is that not the case, or you just were just like?
No, that's the case.
That's the case, and you probably brought it up at first casually to your significant other. It probably might have built over a couple of weeks.
Joke after joke. After.
Yeah, right. Just like, yeah, she looks good. She, if I had to, I would, if I had to pick one, it would probably be
If we
her.
just happen to have a threesome right now, it would be with her.
Mhm.
Are you into that?
Right. Don't jump all the way to the end. All right, all right. So everything I've said so far is correct.
Yeah.
Okay. And then probably got, time passed, a couple weeks maybe even 1 or 2 months. And you just took the next step and was like, what if, I guess knowing you, yeah, you probably would have, offered the threesome. I don't think you would have been like, can I go and fuck her off to the side? I think you would have been like,
No, I actually did ask that first.
you did?
Yeah. But he said no. I thought it wouldn't be a big deal because when we first started dating, he was like, he would never get jealous over females. So only guys.
Okay. So you asked him if you could fuck her and he said no.
No, I brought up the scenario of what if on his birthday we threw a female in there, or he just showed up somewhere and I had an escort waiting and we had a threesome.
Oh, you guys did have a threesome.
No, I said what if, hypothetical.
What did he say?
Like,
he said no.
Yeah, he said no.
I
But
can't
then
see
he
him.
said a maybe. Then he was like, I might do it for you, but
Did
I
you know
would get
her?
absolutely nothing out of it. No,
you-
the female that it was with wasn't even in the picture at the time. Like, that's after the fact.
Oh, so
after
you're talking
this-
about generalities then?
No.
Oh.
So after that,
Oh, there was-
I
so
still
there was
had
another
the
girl.
urge. So
Oh,
that's
so
how that
oh, so there was
happened.
an original girl that was rejected, and then you still felt like you wanted to do it, and then you went to another girl.
No, it was a hypothetical female. at
Oh,
first.
okay.
But
Right.
since he turned that down, it went to a real female that I started having urges for. So
2 questions.
mhm.
I guess the first one being
I don't want to throw her business out there, but I kind of want to say who she is to me.
No, that was the second question. Let me just do the first question. Which I'm forgetting right now. Fuck, I'm too high.
Damn.
I'm too high.
That's what you get for trying to think of 2 questions
Shit.
at once.
What did I want to ask?
This is Trinity you're fucking with.
Oh, it has something to do with your significant other. Okay, so significant other said no.
Yeah.
You felt the urge. All right, so just answer the question then. Like, who is she?
She was my...
Oh no, I knew. Oh, it was a hypothetical. Oh, but anyway,
Do you know who she is?
All right, how about this? Answer the question, who is she, and then if your significant other knows her.
Yes.
Answer
She's my best friend, so yes, you would know her.
Oh, she's your best friend.
Yeah. She's a crazy person.
She's the one that
Nah.
lives out of state.
Yeah.
In
And
a
she
warm
came
state.
that summer, so remember?
Oh. Interesting.
She came for a visit or whatever. So
And since obviously you and your best friend probably have a history.
yeah, we actually dated for 4 years. Then I cheated on her.
With who? Well, I mean, with what sex?
No, another girl.
Another girl.
And then that's the girl that I first came out to. Because while I was dating her, I noticed like
okay.
niggas do.
Okay. So yeah. Okay, so you had sex with her and you didn't tell your significant other?
Nope.
To this day, he doesn't know.
To this day.
Ooh.
I never got around to it. You know, you want to hear the crazy thing is? I told my coworker about it and I was like, damn, I really feel bad that I haven't told him. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to tell him. And look, that was like a month,
How do you think he would have
2 months
taken
ago. And that was over. So dodged that bullet.
it? Yeah, but how would he have taken it?
I don't even know. And that's honest. I really don't even know.
Do you consider that cheating on him?
It definitely was.
Oh, damn. Do you think that might have contributed to why the relationship ended?
No, because he ain't know about it.
No, he didn't know about it, but it was just like, if that didn't happen,
No.
Would it have
I feel
changed?
like it wasn't the only person or people that can affect our relationship dynamic was us.
oh, okay.
So
Alright.
it wasn't an outside factor.
Mm. I think subconsciously it might have.
Well, but enough on me. Have you ever had urges for a female? Or did you like just go to gay porn when you started watching porn? Like I have mad questions now.
Yeah, sure.
Do you like ignore the female if you watch straight porn?
Kinda. It's like
When's the last time you watched straight porn?
She's like, in many ways, she's just a whole. I'm just watching for
she
the
might as
guy.
well be a dummy on the bed.
Kinda. Although that would have been No, I mean,
Are you into that type of stuff?
No, I would prefer, a real person.
Okay.
But
you would prefer I would prefer, but I still watch her.
I mean, no, I mean, if she's like exceptionally beautiful, yeah, I'll pay attention to that. But most of these straight porn stars are just,
they look like they're all on meth.
Yeah, and they're not really that attractive. They just have big titties, and a lot of them, they have fat asses.
That aren't real.
Yeah. Not my cup of tea.
So yeah, when's the last time you watched a straight porn?
See, so I mostly get my porn from like 3 or 4 sources. So this is what like the cycle usually goes. I really like amateur porn, so I'll hit up Tumblr first. So I'll hit up that. So once I exhaust all that, once I see like, oh no, I saw that yesterday, I'm done. So that's new.
I'm back into the old feed.
Yeah, I'm back to the old feed. Then I hop onto XTube. But XTube is a little weird because I think they recently had like a couple design changes. I don't know if anyone else noticed.
See, I haven't been on XTube lately, so.
But what I do is there's a couple of people who I think have really good taste, so I have their usernames.
Follow them.
So I follow them, and I'll just check if they've favorited anything new because I trust their taste. And then after that is MindVidster. I hop on the popular tab first and see what's new. So and to answer your question for straight porn, if it's on MindVidster,
I was waiting for that too.
If it's on sorry, you could have said something. Let me ramble.
No,
on.
but you look so happy telling your story, so I'll let you live.
It's a good story. So yeah, for straight porn, if it's on the popular tab, like the first like couple of pages, or even like 5 to 6 pages deep in, and it looks kind of good, I'll watch it.
See, and we were talking about saving porns on MindVidster. This is when that comes in handy.
Yeah, so if it's like something really good,
you got to go back to it. You have to.
I'm just like, no, let me save this one. And I'm afraid that it might get taken down, so I download it. Like I use an extension that rips it.
See, I'm so pissed. I had it was an app. I think it's called like Titan or some shit. But you can download anything from like all that on there and save it. But when I replace my phone, it doesn't back up to iCloud. That was the only thing with that app.
Yeah. No, I've saved a handful of straight ones. I don't know, it's just like the ones that
plethora of porn.
Yeah. I mean, obviously the best ones are where the passion is like really real or just like really out
That's
there.
some
like
hopeless romantic shit.
But it's just like you could tell they
look so in love.
No, not in love, but you could tell they have real chemistry. What was I saying?
I fucking forgot.
All right.
Wait, porn saving MindVidster.
Oh yeah.
Tumblr.
So I've saved a handful of really good porn ones because the ones that where they actually have chemistry. They're not just doing
hopeless romantic shit. Now there'll be like times where I see porn, I'm like, this is just ridiculous. Nobody fucks like this. Nobody has sex like this. But I don't really pay attention too much to the passion stuff, unless it's like something fantasy where like they're in the classroom and then just there's a fantasy behind it. Then I'll get into the passion story. But if I just know that there are 2 porn stars who are dating and they just extra passionate, then it's not that. Really?
Oh no, I think that's hot.
Like, okay, so who are some porn stars who dated? Arquez and what's his name? Valentino or something? Yeah. They had a few porns together. What'd you think about that?
Ooh, not good.
Oh God.
Not good.
Who do you think looks better than them?
I mean, Arquez looks better, just like in general.
You did not hesitate.
Yeah. I know. I was like, he's with Valentino? Ooh.
Who else? Hot Rod and what's that nigga name? The thick one. You know what I'm talking about? Slim. Do it begin with A? Anyway, you like? I'm not even gonna
go there. Ask. Go ahead. Why?
Do you like Hot Rod as a porn star?
I did. Not like I think his earlier stuff was better.
Yeah, I heard he's not. Like he's trying to transition out of the porn industry, whatever that means.
No, but even after a certain point, I'm just like, I think it might have been when he got his fucking ass implants. I think after that it started going down. It was just like, I know that's not real, so why am I looking at it?
Because it's fat and it look nice.
It does, but it's just like that shit's fake. But then you wonder, it's like, He mostly
Porn is not there to. You think very deeply on your porn. I can see.
Yeah, but it's also like at that time
I feel simple now. I say, "Ooh, dick," but let's go.
Then maybe
I get excited.
Maybe I watch too much porn then.
You're so fucking porn jaded.
Yeah. Maybe I've seen so much porn that I'm fucking jaded. Am I jaded?
I think you are.
Fuck. Okay.
That's a real
change,
thing.
Though. It's not going to change. But yeah, it's just like at the time he was mostly a top. So it's just like, why do you care about how your ass looks? Do you think do you think he would make more money as a bottom?
They say, well, especially like if you're known to be a top when you jump to be a bottom.
But that's like for like one video, probably. It's like once you do one, it's just like
you know Jaded.
Sure. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like now he has all these ass videos out and shit, and
I mean
videos of him getting fucked, and so he's bottom now.
I mean, he started as a verse though, if I remember. It wasn't. I mean, maybe he started like maybe his first couple were as a top, but it didn't take long for him to start bottoming.
Oh damn!
At least that's how.
That's the order you've seen the videos.
I think I know better, right?
Right.
I'm
all the porn you fucking watched.
So yeah, after my vidster, then it's like, all right, I've exhausted. Let me just hit the archives and just like pull it up.
I'm not gonna find anything new tonight.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I like new shit.
How much time do you spend watching porn? That's my next question.
Because
clearly it's an ample amount of time for you to,
It's not the amount of time that you said. It's just the years of doing it. No, yeah, years of watching porn.
What's the most you ever jerked off in a day?
Ooh,
because
I mean, when I feel
like everybody has that
teenager,
one day where you just went crazy to see how many times you could do it.
I mean, it was probably in the 5 to 6 range.
Not bad, grasshopper.
What about you?
I think it would definitely be like in the teens.
Ooh, you must have stayed up late then. You must have got up early and stayed up late.
Nothing to do all day.
But still, I feel like I would have. For me to only hit that, I would have to get up at 6 a.m. I have to set like 3 alarms to wake up at 6 a.m. and like stay up until
you
like
have to watch
3 in the morning.
So when you watch the porn, you watch it clearly because
Okay.
No, I'm asking how long.
Oh.
Like, do you spend like half an hour watching it, or do you?
Yeah, it could take up to that. Yeah, that's probably a good average.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe less sometimes.
You make me feel like weak sauce right now. A whole half an hour. Shit. When I watch porn, it's like quick,
Oh,
wham, bam.
no. That's because it's just like I've seen so much porn that it takes me a while to find one where it's like, okay, I'm a fucking nut to this shit.
You have to tell yourself.
Or no, I don't have to tell myself, but that's the feeling I tell myself, or the feeling that I have.
No, I feel like it's freshman year again. I feel like I'm easily excited.
Oh,
I watch porn for a brief amount of time, and I'm like, okay, I'm good.
mm-hmm. Is that having to do with being in a serious relationship?
Maybe I got accustomed to hurrying up before I get caught.
Wait, what?
No, it'll be weird because it'll be all right. So wait.
Oh, because you think like he wouldn't be cool with him if you jacked off to porn?
No, we knew that we did, but it'll be certain times. It's like it's one thing if he's had a long day and he comes home and then he's just mad annoyed and I'm just sitting there trying to jerk off to porn.
Right.
What's
wrong with that?
He's gonna feel the type of way.
Oh.
Because he already feels crappy, and then it's gonna be like, oh, you rather watch porn?
Then yeah, that's true.
Yada yada yada. But then other times it's like, oh, sexy. Mm-hmm. He'll walk in on me jerking off, and then he'll join.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I kind of like that though, like getting caught. But then I did it too much. Clearly, I was staging my getting caught. So,
all right.
I realized within this past year that I kind of have a fetish for being watched and watching.
Oh.
Creep Squad.
Actually, that's what what's his name? I think we nicknamed him Writer on the last episode. That's originally what he was into, what he wanted.
Did he give you a scenario of how he wanted it?
Or it was just like or at least I got the sense like he just wanted to watch, like he's a watcher.
A watcher.
No, actually, I know that for a fact because I was like, he likes to. Well, one, he likes to like jerk off with the guy,
Mm-hmm.
and then he also likes watching, just like guys like play with themselves, finger themselves.
Oh, that is sexy though.
Yeah. But it was interesting. It was just like that didn't really happen. Either like maybe it was getting too late, but it was just like he got under the sheets, and then he asked me to join him. There was no watching involved.
You watching the time pass.
Yeah. But then again, that fucking dog situation. Just like, what if the dog was there? I feel like I would.
He
like,
wanted to watch the dog watching you.
See, I wouldn't mind. Like, I
Fucking
would
watching
let
ass
him watch
niggas.
me, but I can't have both him and his dog watch me.
Why not? That's hot.
You think, ooh.
No, I don't.
I don't know. I think you're lying.
I mean, worst case scenario, you'd be watching him and the dog. So I take him and the dog watching you over that.
Ooh, that's disgusting.
People are into some crazy shit.
I
though.
can't.
I seen a video on Facebook like 2 days ago. Of this guy fucking a dog, and the dog was just like laying there taking it. The dog was kind of into it.
One who
Just as much as the guy.
One who's sharing that on Facebook. What the fuck?
That's-
Wait, when did Facebook start allowing like porn? I've been seeing that people posting like gifs of just like fucking. When did that start
And full
happening?
videos too. I seen a girl riding dick earlier.
The fuck? I thought Facebook was like, man,
And
like,
apparently, I'm following a lot of sexually
well, you know, it takes one to follow one.
yeah, birds of a feather.
You know, do the nasty together. So yeah, so that's usually what my, you know, I smoke beforehand. It's like a whole ritual. Nah, it's just like,
You light your one unscented candle and you
yeah, it's like that opening of Broad City where
and
a
you
lot
have
of,
your bagel next to you
Wait,
just
did you-
for when you're finished.
ooh, I should start. Well, it's usually some
My
chicken
fat
wings.
ass, I would say food.
It's usually some chicken wings.
That's like
Because the cycle is you smoke up, you get high, you watch, you know, some porn, you nut, and then you get the munchies.
it does make sense.
Yeah.
Have you ever been under the influence of anything else?
No, I'm not really a heavy drug user. I have tried Molly, but I think the Molly I took was very weak. I didn't feel anything. But
So I've been saying that line lately, randomly. Like, have you ever fucked on Molly? Because I watched Dope the other day, but never mind. Sidebar.
I mean, I technically was on Molly and I had sex on it, but I didn't feel like I was under the influence of it. I should have taken two capsules.
Was you like concentrating on it, or because sometimes when you're under the influence and you're not letting go?
The thing is with Molly, I feel like it's a party drug. So if you're not like partying, I don't know I think it just heightens the party mood that you're already naturally in.
Loud noises,
Yeah,
bright colors.
I think it probably heightens that. But the
sex was okay.
the sex
You have to
was
think about it. It was.
well, it was just like sex is generally good, but there were a couple times that were really good, but there was only like a couple. So I tried to remember if one of them was the Molly episode. It was pretty good though.
I must have had a lot of sex.
I mean, every time we hung out, yeah. But a lot. It's probably like around 10. Because I mean, it was like we would go for months without seeing each other and then link up.
Fuck buddies.
Yeah, that's really what it ultimately became.
Do you think that's wrong to have like multiple fuck buddies?
No.
Me neither.
No.
But apparently my fuck buddies do. So
It depends where, like, even being a fuck buddy has its own spectrum. Are you guys like really good fuck buddies? We're just like, you know, it's just like we know we both can't be, or like we're both not ready for a relationship, but we both really like each other.
no, that's what I'm looking for right now. To hold me down. I could go for one of those. All my fuck buddies like me way too much, or I don't know, or the sex is not what it should be. You're about to get removed.
Ooh. Damn.
How you gonna be a fuck buddy and you can't fuck?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
there's
true.
basically one requirement.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
But I can understand why. I feel like it's gonna happen. But the thing is, sometimes I feel like I can't pick up on the signal because me and let's call him the accountant. We were fuck buddies, but we went through a rough patch where we like sort of broke things off for a little bit, and he was like, "Oh, it's too bad. I really liked you." I was like, "Oh, I had no idea," because all we really did when I came over was Netflix and chill and fuck.
So did he really like you, or did he really like watching Netflix and chilling and fucking?
What do you think? Like, so if you were to see someone, "Oh, I really like you," what does that mean?
It depends on what I want.
Ooh.
Nah, I make myself sound so bad. So bad.
So like, even that, like, he may know, like, he didn't tell me that, and I didn't pick up on it because I was just like, I assumed that so we're just Netflix and chill. You're not trying to get to know me. You're not trying to like be like show me your boyfriend material.
Did you want more? Like when you're looking for guys or whatever, do you have like a set out goal where you're like, I want to fuck buddy right now. I want you to be more. Do you know,
No.
or do you just?
No, I'm
see
just like,
how
let's see where this goes, how I feel. 'Cause I can't plan that shit. I'm gonna feel the way I feel.
That makes sense. But I feel like when I get on there, I basically know what I'm looking for. But that's because I just explained how I am with relationships, so I know I'm not looking for one.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it's either friends, fuck buddies, or something in between.
Okay. But I'm not afraid to admit I've never been in a long-term relationship, so I don't know what it's like to get out of one of those.
It's crazy.
But I'm
crazy.
also on the side of, but you're gonna feel what you're
crying
gonna feel.
on the inside still.
Oh my god. No, I mean you should. It's still kind of recent.
It's a fresh ass fucking wound.
Yeah.
I'm dealing well though, right?
You are.
Too well. It's kind of scary.
All right.
I'm dealing way better than I thought I would.
Right.
But if I like start crying in 5 minutes out of nowhere, don't judge me.
How do you think he's taking it? Your ex.
Oh, all right. So I'll break the news. We spoke.
Ooh.
We had a whole thing this week.
Oh yeah.
I hit him up on Valentine's Day, and I was like, oh.
So there was more to You were up to things on Valentine's Day. The saga continues. I'm learning more and more. I feel like this is like a TV show. Like it's just like every episode is like a new clue.
Yeah, we reveal
like,
a little bit more.
More like it's happened. All right, next episode you'll probably tell us something else that happened on Valentine's Day.
Something else, someone else, whatever.
Yeah.
No, we spoke. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I was doing really well, but when Valentine's Day came, like that shit hit hard. Because for the past X amount of years, we've been doing Valentine's Day together.
Right.
So I was thinking about him. So I just said Happy Valentine's Day. Then it led to like a conversation. And then it was so what do you want to do now? I was.
Wait, who asked who that?
I did.
Okay.
And we went with the back and forth. And I was like, you know what? This is exactly why we fucking broke up. Fuck this shit. I changed my mind.
Oh, shit.
Never mind.
Oh, wow.
But the crazy thing is, I said that, but I still do miss him. But I know right now, we just, yeah, that season.
Do you know how he's taking it?
Nope. I try. I don't want to be one of those people who breaks up with someone and then watches their every move. So anything about him I ignore.
But just like, I mean, you obviously know him really well. Like just knowing him and his personality.
Out of sight, out of mind.
All right.
How else am I going to move on? I feel like
no. I don't know. I'm not judging. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I'm not saying.
No, I know how I am. So if I don't like, just move on and I'm not trying to cripple myself.
Do you think he's?
I'm a lover.
Do you think
on the inside? So I'm passionate about my shit. So
I roll.
I'm only behaving like this because
Do you think?
I had some things in my chest for the past couple years.
Do you think he's seeing other people?
I mean, I wasn't thinking about it until now. Shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean,
that's what I'm here for.
I don't even know, but I don't want to think about it. But since you're fucking asking me,
I am.
you know, it could go either way because the way we left off, it could be where he's doing better for himself, like focusing on himself, or he's just
Completely just
Losing it.
unfunctional.
yes.
Which,
And
like,
because I don't know which way he went, I don't know.
I mean, but you say you spoke to him, so wait, did you actually like talk on the phone, or was this just all through text?
All through text.
Oh, so you can't even judge from like.
Mm-mm.
Have you? When was the last time you heard his voice?
That fateful day. Wow. That shit went down.
The day we live, like the times that we live in.
I know, that's crazy, right? But it's I'm old school like that. I told him I wanted to see him because I still have some of his stuff that was mixed into my stuff, and he kept texting and he'd rather text, and then I said never mind.
I feel like we're leaving out some context for everyone who's listening. So just like give everyone sort of as general as possible, you know, the story of this relationship. I.e., just like how long were you guys together? You know, where was it going before you guys broke up? Why you guys broke up?
Oh damn! They don't need to know every fucking thing. No,
I think people want to know.
We were together for 4 years, and we met. Can I tell that story? That's a.
We don't need to know. So you guys met
I was gonna say when, like the time period, you know.
like the year?
No, we met on a holiday.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we met on New Year's Eve at a party. So, and I always loved that we didn't meet online. It's kind of a weird thing I have.
No, I've found that too. Like the guys that I've really have a thing for are guys that I've met in person before online, or as opposed to online. And they're usually like a friend of a friend.
And we actually dated. We dated for a year before we made it official.
Right. That's such a straight thing to do.
What do you mean? That's a straight thing
That's
to do.
what straight people do.
And that's why their relationships last longer.
Okay, all right, I'm going to move on from that because I feel like we couldn't really go on a debate on that. But go ahead.
But yeah, what else is there really to know about him?
No, that's fine. You don't need to describe his personality or anything.
Yeah, things were great, but we reached a point in our lives where I basically have certain career goals that don't align with his life goals. And we keep bumping heads with it, and I feel like if we stay together, one of us would be settling. So as much as I didn't want to, we need to be apart.
Mm-hmm. I also feel like that's very unique. I feel like other people would follow their hearts over their minds and their ambition.
I feel like I was following my heart, and that's why we stayed together for so long. But after a certain amount of time, I start to realize, like, you can't lose yourself with someone. So following my heart, being with him, but I also have my own life outside of him, my own things that I wanted for myself before we met. And putting those aside, I'm the type of person where I'm really passionate about what I do and just my own individuality.
Hey, no, I mean, I remember we were like at a get together over the summer, and this was when you guys were still together, and you know, everyone started talking about relationships and stuff, and then you guys were like the role models. You guys were like the OG like queens who were just like married, and just like everyone was looking to you guys for advice.
I'm not gonna take anything away. We had like a really great relationship.
So my point is my point is, I think you guys are rare amongst our peers in our generation, particularly people in their 20s. Just like, I think that's why young people have a hard time maintaining a relationship, is because we're still young. We're still like, we still have our whole lives ahead of us, and we're like,
no, why? Okay, why do you think relationships don't last? In one sentence.
Again, my point is, it's a generational thing. I feel like if you're under 30, you still have so much you want to do. You still believe in your potential. You still are chasing the dream. And so that you're right. People will rather think with their head than follow their heart. And I think that's why sometimes a lot of relationships die. I mean, actually, I think a lot of relationships don't work out because just people realize that they're, they know, they learn about each other's how they really are. And unfortunately that, a lot of people come to the point that I don't want to be with that for the rest of my life.
You said a mouthful.
So I think people, again, especially when you're younger, you have more patience. So that's why people might stay in something longer than they, in their gut would tell them to do, just because it's like, oh, my feelings might change. And in some cases, their feelings do change, but in a lot of cases, just like a year goes by, it's like, nope, actually, I cannot. I just can't see myself with this guy.
I actually have
just like, that's why, relationship could go for a year and then it could just end.
I have a coworker who I'm about to put all her business out here.
But you guys were together for 4 years. That's a rare thing. So that was like something real. But I still think you succumb to normal being in your 20s shit. Like,
no, like I've expressed to you before. I feel like if this right now, I don't know if it's temporary. I don't know if it's permanent. It's still fresh. It happened a month and a half ago.
Right.
Right now, I'm just getting some things out of my system. I'm getting myself together. I'm working on that. And if he's open to it, and if he's where he needs to be, or we're in a place where we can match each other, then I'm definitely open to. I've never gone back to an ex, but that's somebody I obviously care for deeply, and I would go back to. But I'm not hoping for it. I'm not thinking of it. I'm just taking care of what I got to take care of now. But back to my coworker. So she's with the guy, and she's perpetrating fraud. Basically, she on Facebook is like, "Oh, I love him. Look what so and so got me for Christmas." Mind you, she bought it herself. She's posting all these, not even pictures. They don't take pictures together, which says a lot about a couple if you don't have pictures together. But anyway,
is this like a catfish situation?
No.
Oh,
she's with this guy who's basically 10 years older than her, and my personal opinion is that he's using the fuck out of her. I remember this is like deeper than it needs to be, but we were sitting down once at for lunch, and she was talking about him, and then she just like started crying, and she looked up so dramatically and was like, "I hate him." And I'm like, I should be high right now because this shit is fucking crazy. I'm having lunch 1 minute and now she's fucking crying about how she hates her boyfriend that she's always saying she loves on Facebook.
Like this was a real moment.
It just
like
fucking flipped.
She was having a breakdown.
It was real. It was too deep for me. I was in like a light mood, and but she would look at my relationship and go and like try to poke holes in it, and I'm like, no, we're good, we're fine.
Ooh,
but
bitch,
you have the nerve to be in a relationship.
She tried you.
Right. To be in a relationship that you don't want to be in. But I don't get why people would stay with someone. If you can say you hate someone, like, and start crying when you talk about them, that's not someone you need to be with.
Yeah.
At all. And I got on that point when you were saying people stay in relationships longer than they need to. Why do you think that is? Besides the obvious insecurities, or I feel like that happens way more frequently now, especially in younger generations.
But I
don't like saying younger generations. Make you feel old, old as shit.
Yeah, stop. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Then I'm gonna start having back in the day moments. Fuck. Yeah.
Let's let's not bring down the mood. So you think people are, in general are staying in relationships?
Yeah, I think especially because of social media, because it looks nice, and that's why people want it.
Ooh, yeah. I'm single by choice, y'all.
And like, shit wrong with that.
So
I feel like people think single is a bad thing at times.
No, I mean, I'm single by choice. I mean, a lot of it has to do with just like the lifestyle I want to live.
Yeah, single shows independence.
Yeah. And just like you said, I go with my head a lot more than I go with my heart.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also like I haven't found the right guy. It's just like I'm very picky because it's like I take relationships very seriously. It's just like
as you should.
So it's just like I'm gonna want to make sure you're the right one, and a lot of times they aren't. So
You know what you want, basically.
I do know
and
what I
that's what a
want.
lot of people lack. They don't know what they want, or they settle and be like, maybe this could work. And it's like, no, if that's not what you want, if you know when you meet someone, like, okay,
Maybe that's why I haven't been in a long term
mm-mm.
relationship, because I know what I want, and if I'm not getting it, or I know that you can't give that to me, and I can't give, and that doesn't give me the motivation to give you what you need, I would have dead it right there.
I posted something recently about, if you're going to be in a relationship, the only kind of acceptable love is mad passionate love, because any love is not meant to be mediocre or just
forced, or just like.
So if you're
I'll
or
change
settled
my
for,
mind.
or like this could work, no, it needs to be something like you are craving, and
Yeah. Yeah. Do you see Catfish?
I did not.
No.
I was meaning to.
So the
Let
first
us know what
episode
happened.
of this new season premiered last night, and the main issue at hand was that two guys, both of them really cute.
Oh damn! Now I really want to watch it.
Really cute. A little bit more femme, but like aesthetically, they're very cute. So they're both talking to this guy Josiah. So there's DJ and there's Malik. These are the two guys that have been talking to Josiah.
Just as ugly.
Hold on. DJ has been talking to him for 7 years, and Malik has been talking to him for 5 years, and it's all been over the
I'm gonna stop
internet
you right
and
there.
texting.
How do you talk with someone for 7 years via text?
Let me get to that. That was just like, why? Let me get to that.
Oh, he's gonna be one of those cute, dense ones.
So, but they don't they don't know of each other. DJ and Malik don't know that of each other's presence, because they're both madly in love with Josiah.
Because
And
those text
Josiah-
messages are something else,
And
boy.
Josiah has professed his love to both of them.
Via text. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I should also mention they probably started talking when they were like teenagers, because they were talking about how
Early teenagers, or
they would help each other get through coming out to their mom. So they probably, started talking online when they were teenagers. So Josiah, when he first started talking to these guys, looked a certain way in his pictures, and then he revealed to both of them, "Oh, hey, this is actually the real me. Here are pictures of the real me." And yes, the original set of pictures, it was like a way more attractive person, but his real pictures were pretty cute. I mean, he had a birthmark on his eyebrow, but other than that, they were pretty cute pictures.
I gotta see these niggas. I'm gonna Google them.
Yeah. And both of them were okay with that. And I guess it got to the point where they considered each other boyfriends, meaning DJ and Josiah on one hand, and then Josiah.
I'm
and
not
Malik on
even
the other
gonna
hand.
lie right now. I did. My first boyfriend was online, and we didn't meet.
Oh.
Yeah, but should I get into that? I want you to finish your story though.
But anyway, it's a whole. So they want to confront Josiah. So they fly him down to Charlotte, where Malik lives, and have.
How did they
confrontation.
meet each other? How did they come to know?
Well, Catfish, forced them to meet.
No.
Just like, oh hey, Malik, DJ has
Malik,
also been talking to Josiah,
Ooh, Google images.
and they both are in love with Josiah.
Which one is DJ Josiah?
That's Malik.
Malik is cute.
That's DJ. And then Josiah's not here. But anyway, we'll watch it. So they confront Josiah, who I was just like, I don't know why y'all fighting over him. He's like pretty mediocre looking. He did have a fat ass though.
But that's very shallow. What was he like?
Oh, he was a fuckboy.
Because obviously, what kind of personality did they just fall in love with after 7 years of not?
And he has a kid.
That makes no sense.
He has a kid.
Oh, of course he does.
And he's like in real life, he lives in Philly and has a boyfriend.
He's just living a double life online.
Yeah.
But for 7 years?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, these catfish people have issues.
You know, it's just I just can't imagine like.
Did you see like the episode with the lesbian who faked her death? Oh, I can't. I can't.
Yeah, sometimes I can't tell if this shit's like, produced and like written by
Staged.
Catfish. But then there were some reactions, especially in this past episode, just like, oh, you can't really fake that like reaction when you like tell someone, oh, I actually have a kid, and you did not know that.
Oh yeah,
for 7 years.
We'll watch it. Oh, I got to see this.
For 7 years.
That's ridiculous.
But anyway, it's just like,
how do you do something half-assed for 7 years? What does that say about like the type of person you are?
Oh no, they went off on Josiah in person. They both had like individual
rightfully
one-on-ones.
so. Who wouldn't? We would have
went
took
off on
turns,
him.
tag team, and then did one together.
And then Josiah had the nerve, was like, "Don't talk about my baby. That's one thing you will not talk about." And he got mad at that.
You cannot tell me anything.
But anyway, I just can't imagine, like, even as like a teenager, talking for someone for 7 years, and obviously you guys probably like have made attempts to meet each other in person, and he keeps dodging it. That's already suspect for me.
All right, so Brianna, can you remember this? We have to say it like 3 times so we can remember it, so we can go back to it when I finish what I have to say.
Okay.
You remember where you're at? You got it?
Yeah.
Bookmark that. I think I forgot already.
We'll see. Yeah, if we don't get to it.
All right, so yeah, my first boyfriend, AOL chat rooms. He was like the sexiest fucking thing ever, and he was like one of the first fucking people I met. So I was like, oh shit, I did it right the first time, of course. So it wasn't long before I'm
Can
like,
you say how old you were?
I was like 17.
No.
Yeah, I already liked boys. See, there was a period between when I started liking boys and when I actually started doing shit.
Sure.
So I forgot where it was. So like 2 weeks in, I'm like, oh, let's hang out. There was an excuse. There was a second excuse.
Was he older than you?
Yeah, of course. But I lied about my age, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until he said that he got into a car accident or some crazy shit, and I was like, all right, this.
Yeah, you ain't trying to meet.
Yeah. And that's my catfish experience. It never happened again, because in that way, it happened where I met this dude and he was just like 10 years older than his picture.
Ooh.
It was ridiculous. I'm like, really? Like, there's... And I was mad because I had cut school and I had nowhere else to go that day.
I have a couple catfish stories.
Were they bad?
No, not that bad. Actually, one is.
Oh, let's go with that first.
Yeah, let's go with that one first. So it was an online thing. His profile picture was actually, obviously a very attractive person.
Bam, body oddy.
Yeah. Who I've like hit up before and like not gotten any responses, or just like really casual, just like, oh, what's up? Oh, I'm chilling.
So you hit someone up multiple times, like if they don't answer, there's a follow up hit up, like, hey, just thought, you know.
If I'm horny and like I'm just like, why not?
I'm reaching out again.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Actually, I mean, it's just like, oh, I have a different picture. Maybe you'll respond differently to this one. But anyway.
Yeah, some people like different angles, you know.
Yeah. And filters and whatnot.
And different things. And
Yeah.
Different areas.
Holes.
Have you ever like shown your hole on a website? Like,
no, I don't. I barely have.
It's funny. I love seeing those pictures, but I would never talk to them.
No,
but
like, what the fuck?
I would stalk your profile, but I won't. You know.
Yeah, and it's like guys have asked me to, sex them pictures of that, but it's just like I'm not like, this is very rarely where I'm by myself and I just want to, or like when I'm jerking off where I just want to lean over and take a picture of my asshole. Like you have to be in a certain mood to like get that ready. It's it's one thing to, like,
and
you
it's
take
that
a
mentality also while you're single.
It's just like it's one thing to take a picture of just your ass, but it's a whole another thing that like it's like a whole ordeal like to get it to look good. And And what were we talking about?
You said like it's a process. Like there's makeup, there's lighting. You gotta use one hand to hold cheek, one hand to hold the phone.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing.
Huh?
What were we saying? What were we talking about?
I don't know. Have you ever seen Titanic?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why?
I don't know. It just popped in my head.
Are you high right now?
Just
Because I'm coming down the back. I use a re-up. But let me finish my thought.
Is it about that time?
Yeah, but did I have a thought that I wanted to finish?
I'm pretty sure you did, but wait, I have to do it. What were we talking about? This is why smoking and talking is a bad idea.
Yeah, should we not do that next time?
Nah, fuck it. We gonna smoke.
Yeah.
We just move the fuck on.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
We'll get back to
Catfish.
We definitely was talking about Catfish.
We were talking about Catfish. So let me just finish this one story and then we could take a smoke break. So anyway, so this I was like, oh shit, he's responding and he wanted to meet, and I was like, all right, yeah, I want him. I get there, I actually see him, the guy in the picture. He's playing video games. I go over to him, give him dap, and he looks at me like he had no idea who I was. But his roommate, on the other hand, was really into me. And so basically, I think it was his roommate who was just on his roommate's account.
That reminds me of a story. I remember it was this one time. This dude.
Good. Let's change the subject because shit happened. I don't want to talk about.
I'm sure. Speaking of shit happened, that segues into my story. This nigga, his picture. He was cute. He didn't look. I'm just gonna throw it out there. He didn't look fat, but he was a little thickums, whatever. So he came to see me. He was like, "Oh, I'm dropping my friend home. Do you mind? My friend is in the car." I was like, "Strike one," but whatever. Oh, mind you, he come through. His friend is fucking way cuter than him. I'm like, fuck. Because at first he was asking, he was like, "Oh, would you want to do a threesome? My friend's about him too." So I was like, "No, I don't. No." But after I ended up having sex with him, his friend was fucking left us in the car, went to smoke. We had sex in the car. Was the most awkward thing ever with his big ass, and I wanted to fuck his friend, but that never happened.
Oh, I'm sorry.
End of story.
I've actually realized I've had.
Oh no, I meant to go in the shit happens part. So we were fucking and doing it from the
Jesus help me.
Okay, so paint the picture. Back seat. He has his hands on either headrest and it's doggy style. So I'm behind him on the chair. So this is weird to even talk about. So he's like farting to the rhythm of when we're fucking.
I've seen that in the video.
And it's like getting kind of awkward. And then I just start like laughing, like, "Are you fucking serious?" So I stop.
Oh, some guys are into that.
Not me.
Oh, okay.
But so we didn't even after that it stopped. I didn't bust, which made me even more angry. And I went after that and tried to look for his friend, but to no avail.
Oh, damn.
To this day, I haven't found that man now.
Damn.
He was sexy though. He was so sexy. I should have took that threesome and said yes.
Yeah.
That could have changed my life.
Wait, so he was the other bottom or was he the top?
He was the other bottom.
Oh.
I would have 2 bottoms, but.
All right.
Oh, are we out of time?
Yeah, I think we could wrap it up.
Okay.
I'm not on the pro account on SoundCloud, and there are
shit
time limits. Hey, we're just starting out.
Keep it real.
Yeah. So I think we should cut it there. But thank you guys for listening. Please email us, get in touch with us, KiKi The Podcast at gmail.com.
Check out our Instagram. We're sure to post some things you're going to like.
Yes. Also our Twitter, both KiKi The Podcast. Please subscribe on SoundCloud and iTunes. We're on iTunes now. On your iPhone, subscribe via your podcast app. We would really like that.
Yes. The more input, the better. We would love to hear from you guys.
We're also looking for art submissions. Our logo is intentionally simple because we actually want to rotate how our logo looks every maybe couple weeks or so.
Sample some things.
Yeah, we want to also, highlight artists' work because we know there's a lot of talented people out there. Yeah, so send us what your interpretation of our logo is, or even like caricatures of what you think me and a black top look
That
like.
would be funny.
Yeah.
I would love those. Please, guys, do that.
Yeah.
Do that, caricatures.
But yeah, we would love to see your art. And yeah, so thanks for listening. Next time on KiKi The Podcast, we are on the road. We're going to the South.
Atlanta.
Oh, I was going to say we could make them
It
wait.
doesn't matter, you know.
Yeah, we're going to Atlanta, y'all. It's my first time. Blacktop has been there before.
Too many times.
Yeah, so we're going to do a little...
It's the land of the bottoms. Of course I've been there.
Yeah.
I shop there. No.
Ooh. You go to the ATM and you make withdrawals there. Or you make deposits. Ooh.
Both.
Oh,
Because you could... And then... Yeah, we're going to Atlanta, y'all.
Yeah. So we're going to report from there.
I'm pretty sure we're going to have some really interesting stories.
Yeah, let's hope so.
We always get into some crazy shit.
Let's hope so. All right, y'all. See you next time.